Hey everyone, Tyler Falco here, your local realtor with eXp Realty Las Vegas. And today we're going to be talking about a few different things, determining factors on why the prices are what they are here in Las Vegas and Southern Nevada. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and check this out. So primary reasons typically for moving are going to be job, retiring, family, entertainment, health. Down here, the job market has really picked back up over the past year or so, and people are constantly coming out here to retire just because of the very tax friendly state, and just beautiful sunshine and lots of things to do here in Las Vegas. Family, of course, lifestyle, entertainment capital of the world, and tons of outdoor activities to do in the surrounding mountains. And health, of course, back to sunshine, fresh air here in the mountains, and just a really great place to live overall. The new home price growth. Again, this is what we're talking about today and the reasons behind why prices are what they are today. You have elevated land pricing, increased cost of labor, increased cost of materials, which we'll touch base on here in just a little bit. And again, the price appreciation has been crazy over the last 2 years, about 25% on average year over year for the last 2 years. So like 40 to 50% price appreciation in 2020 and 2021 combined, which is crazy. And that has to do with lifestyle preferences, people coming out here, limited resale availability, all-time low supply, and low mortgage interest rates are fueling that extra dollar. The population migration metrics, people are moving out here to Las Vegas and Southern Nevada. Last year, over 75,000 people surrendered their license, so they came from out of state and moved out here and got a new driver license. So we're definitely seeing a lot more people come to the area. People were kind of hunkering down during COVID, but now, a few years later, people are starting to move around a little bit more. And here in the Valley, you can see we're almost at 2.4 million people with Las Vegas and the metropolitan area. So quite a bit of folks here, about a 2.2% growth year over year. And in this graph, you could see that the majority of people by far are coming from California. So Southern Nevada, Las Vegas area, almost 44% of the people moving here are coming from California. You could see here the top 5 states. You have California, Florida, Washington, Texas, and Arizona. Basically, the next 2, 3, 4, and 5 are coming in around 4%. But California is dominating, so that's a really big driving factor in the local economy here, especially with California's prices being so much higher. People are willing to sell over there, pay a little bit more for housing over here. So another great reason to move here and why people are coming is because we have 5 out of the top 25 selling master plan communities in the whole country. You have Summerlin down on the west side of Las Vegas here, Valley Vista in the north Las Vegas area, Inspirada in the South Valley, and Candace on the east in Henderson, and Sky Canyon again in the northwest of Las Vegas. These are beautiful communities, well kept, newer communities, has all the amenities that you need and would like. And again, just minutes of drive within the entertainment and all that you could imagine to do in the surrounding mountains as far as hiking, off-roading ATVs, mountain biking, just a bunch of awesome stuff here. So these communities again are really well kept. Most or all of them are in the HOAs. So yeah, they're just really nice communities, and that's another driving factor with people coming out here. You can see here the resale homes sales nearing 40,000, condos and townhomes almost 10,000, and this is in the last 12 months. So not accounting for new construction, but the resale home sales, you can see as a chart over the last 10, 15, 20 years were as high as it's ever been. So nearing 40,000, 50,000 with the townhomes and condos included. And the MLS listings, you could see back when the crash was happening in the 07, 08, 09, 10, we had almost 30,000 listings on the MLS, on the local MLS here in Las Vegas and Clark County. And that's a lot. So obviously that was due mostly to foreclosures, but the median price, over the last 20 years, 15, 20 years is sitting around, 6, 7, 8,000. A healthy market for Vegas is around 67,000 homes at any point in given time on the market for the local MLS. And as you can see in 2020, 2021, it was near about 2,500, and then slowly creeping up towards the end of 2021 to right around 3,500. So extremely low levels of supply here and extreme high demand, which is one of the driving factors for our home prices as they are. You can see the resale home prices Again, you can see where the crash happened about 10, 12 years ago, and the dip, you're looking at mid 100s, 125 to 150,000, which is crazy prices out here, and then slowly increasing as time has gone on to all-time highs. Right now, around 405,000 for the average, single family residence here in Southern Nevada. And the townhomes and condos, you can see exponential growth as well, almost 24%. Over the last 10 years. So the home prices in condos and townhomes are increasing in value, and there really doesn't seem to be an end in sight because of the low supply currently and the high demand again. Another driving force, which is major here, is the cost of lumber. We have a lot of new home builds going out here, a lot of new communities going out here, and for $50,000 worth of lumber in May 2020, not even 2 years ago, you could build 10 single family homes. With the increased price over the last year at 377% increased price of lumber in 2021 May, just a year later from being able to build those 10 houses, you could build 2 homes. So, the new home builds and the prices that are going up drastically has to do with the low supply of labor, plus the insane increase in cost of materials and lumber in particular. And again, mortgage interest rates. Everyone knows they're near all-time lows still. People are afraid of them going up too high. The Fed did announce that they are increasing rates. At what price they're going up, to be determined, but they are going up. So, if you have prime credit, at the end of 2021, you can still get around 3% with other factors, of course, going into that. That's for a 30-year, and for a 15-year, you're still in the low mid 2s. So they are going up. They're in the mid higher 3s now. And again, we'll just have to wait and kind of see. But the interest rates still, as you could see back, 20 years ago, they were in the 8s, So today we still have a great value with interest rates, and that's kind of extending what we're allowed to borrow and how far the dollar is going to go. So, and really it just comes down to demand and supply. We have a very short supply on the market right now, and the demand is as high as ever. So with all those factors, determining that is basically why we're seeing home prices, jump 20-25% year over year over the last few years. And yeah, there is, experts are thinking that the market's going to slow in the appreciation, but not necessarily go backwards. Nobody is really saying that. So they don't think we're going to see 25% year over year growth here in 2022, but they are expecting to see somewhere around 5 or 10. And again, it's to be determined. Really, it's just what people are willing to pay for homes out here. So, I do appreciate you guys looking through and spending some time with me today to go over some different factors that are causing the local Southern Nevada market and driving the prices for what they are today. If you guys need any information, y'all can jump over to my website at tylerfalco.exprealty.com. This is directly linked to the local MLS here in Las Vegas and Clark County, so you got all the up-to-date information on the daily. You can do saved searches and a bunch of other really cool stuff, so come visit me there. And you can contact me directly, 702-502-5275 if you have any questions, or if you want to get any video tours or local neighborhood tours here in Las Vegas. I'd be more than happy and willing to do that. So again, I appreciate you guys' time today. Again, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.